Welcome to another exciting episode of Community Update. Today, we're diving into a vibrant celebration of culture and community. The upcoming Nigerian Festival Week, an annual event organized by the Association of Nigerians in Nova Scotia. This year, the festival will conclude with the Grand Nigerian Royalty Night, a highlight that brings together richness of Nigerian heritage. Joining us today is the Public Relations Officer of the Association, Oluwasegun Damiro, who will share more about the festival, its significance, and what we can expect. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Oh, wow, it's so joyful to be here today, and I'm happy that we're discussing about my country, Nigeria, and probably with what we have as our heritage and our culture. So I'm happy that, yes, we're talking about the Nigerian Week, which we are all planning great for, and we hope to have you there also.
Oh, absolutely. I will never miss it. I think I was a part of, or just took in the event when you guys did your elections.
Oh, okay.
And that was very insightful and learning that. So I was really excited.
That's great.
And it just opens my eyes to see that, we're not the only one here in Nova Scotia to do that. You guys also do your elections. So
yeah,
I would love to accept the invitation. Absolutely.
No worries.
So let's dive into the questions that I have, because there's lots of things that I want to know.
Okay.
But before we do that, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Just like you said, my name is Oluwasegun Damiro. I live in Halifax, and I'm the present PRO of the organization. And the association has been waxing strong. We have over 3,000 Nigerians here living either as a permanent resident, as a citizenship, and also the students. And in all these people, we've had a large community whereby everybody is waxing strong in every industry in respect of health and every other aspect they have.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Nova Scotia, and I know that it's getting stronger. We are getting more and more Nigerians in, and also a lot of new babies from Nigerian families. So I know very soon we're going to increase.
Grow. Yeah, absolutely. Growth is great.
Yeah.
Right? And but how do you keep them involved? And I guess this is not a question for today because we're here to talk about the event.
Yeah.
But how do you keep your culture alive? Is it through celebrations such as these?
So the association is so big to the extent that we make sure that we get connected to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And on all our platforms, we make sure that we don't forget about our heritage,
yes,
our language,
yes,
and everything that we do. So most times, yes, food. So most times on like our WhatsApp platform, there are different sections that you could go in, whereby you can also still help your children to even understand the language, understand the type of food that we're used to. Yes, we eat a lot of chips and everything here, but I still want to enjoy my pounded yam, my local food and local delicacy. And we make sure that we're still connected to that. We bring ourselves together and keep reminding ourselves. At least last year, I know that there was also a food competition between Nigeria and Ghana to still make us believe that, yes, we still got the spices and everything also together in there. So
the festival celebrations for all week, right? And how long it's been going? How long have you guys been celebrating this in Nova Scotia?
The association has been strong here for over 20 years. We've been here, and for every time we make sure that we remember the freedom that Nigeria experienced in 1960. Mm-hmm. We got our independence from the British, and since that particular time, for every Oktoberfest, it's always a big festival in Nigeria. So anywhere you are, we want you to remember that, yes, Nigeria got their independence, and there we want to show ourselves. And in the last 20 years in Nova Scotia, we've always come out to make people understand that, yes, we are Nigerians. We're happy that we got our independence. We're going to be having the 64th edition as an independent country. And I know that in Nova Scotia, we should celebrate over 20 years also of doing so. So it's always a 1 week event and different activities, which probably I'm going to mention a few of them.
Yes.
The first one is going to be the flag raising which is going to come on the 2nd. And we're going to have some football matches. This year, we're planning to visit the African Nova Scotian heritage.
Nice.
And there, what we want to do is to just have a meeting with them and make them understand that, like, we are here and we're happy that they're here before us. We want to understand some few things about them, what make them strong. We also want to exchange some little gift from us to them also, and make them understand that, yes, we love the color, we love our country, we love them, and we want to be part of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that leads me into my next question. How does the festival aim to engage the broader Nova Scotian community beyond the Nigerian diaspora?
So we're trying to make sure we have a lot of noise about this also. Mm-hmm. We want people to ask us questions about what we're doing, and we want to really show to them that, yes, we're here. And that's how to make sure that at that royalty night, we're making sure that we get other African countries to also come celebrate with us. Nice. We want to also get a lot of Canadians. Invitations has gone out to different people. We just want them to understand that, yes, we are loving people. From Nigeria, we're family people. So we want to be together. We want to wine and dine. You'll be shocked on that night about how you're going to see people that have not been able to see themselves in 2 months, 3 months, being happy to just see that, yes, oh, I got my people back today. So we are really making a lot of noise. We want to connect with everybody. We want to show them our heritage. We want to show them what we believe in. Yes. We're lovely people. We are peace-loving people. Absolutely. And I know that coming around, experiencing our food, they will understand what I'm talking about, the invitation that we're trying to give to them. I
can witness to that. I know you're peace-loving people and your food is delicious.
Oh, thank you.
So tell us more about, how you came about the Royalty Night theme. Like, what played into that, choosing that theme?
All right, so this year's theme is really called Sowing Beyond Borders.
Sowing Beyond Borders.
So Sowing Beyond Borders. So the idea is a lot of us traveled over a long distance.
Yes.
Overseas. And so which means that you flew from wherever you are, and here you are, and you still want to say, oh, breaking all borders, coming to Canada, I still want to sow high. So we make sure that, yes, Nigerians are not just going to put their head down into the dust, but we want to still show that up there. And that comes about the royalty in us. Nigerians are, if you permit me to use our language, we are Faji people. Faji means we love enjoyment.
Yes.
And in all our enjoyment, we want to show our big costume. We love something big. I'm from the Yoruba part of Nigeria.
Nice.
There's this big agbada that I want to wear that day to show that, yes, I'm a king, and every other thing. We want people to come out in their best attire and show. You will be shocked. You think that you're going to be with the prince and the princess on that night, because everybody's going to come up with a different cultural attire. So it's just a display of royalty, splendid things, and that's why we call it the Royalty Night.
Yeah, right. No, I love it. And I think the fact is that you guys get to do this and roll it out as such is very humbling.
Yeah.
It puts us right back into remembrance of who we actually are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As a people.
Yeah, that's
right.
It.
And so I appreciate that. So what does this festival mean to the Nigerians when they are trying to preserve their heritage culture and also have a sense of community? What does that mean? Like, I know you said you're going to roll it out and the royalty is the thing, but what does that mean to you individually?
So really, our first aim is to also get connected to our kids that are probably Canadians that were giving birth here, or they're still young when they come here.
Yeah.
So a lot of them still don't really understand that's where we're coming from. So I'm very, very sure that my kids always ask me anytime I put on those royalties until I say, oh, what's the meaning of this? So there's going to be a stand for kids also, whereby we're going to show them. Yeah. We're going to make a lot of kids are going to come up in their different attires also, whereby you're going to see. So we want to communicate that to the community and make them understand that even when we are old and we're gone, the culture that Nigeria process in Nova Scotia is not going to end. It's going to be passed over to people, and it's going to continue.
So for folks like me who haven't attended before, right? How can we participate get involved? What can we expect? What do you expect of us when we show up?
All right. So for all those people that have not participated before, firstly, for Nigerians on our platform, yes, we have been also giving out those informations. There are links that you can go in, whereby you can register and also get your tickets for the event. This year event is going to be, I think, one of the cheapest also, because we want a lot of people to come in.
So what's the cost of the
So
ticket?
as a present, for a table of 10, it's going for about $600.
Okay.
If you're a couple, we make sure that we cut it to $120. For students, we have a student price.
Nice.
And for individual, it's just $65.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's affordable.
All those things have to come with, yes, the kids also, you can come up with your kids, and which will not attract any other fee on the parents.
Okay.
But we want people to get into the table thing, because we're going to have a lot of tables there. Yeah, so 600, buy a table today, give it to your friends, and let everybody come in.
So when you say there, what is the venue this year?
The venue is going to be Nova Scotia Westin Hotel.
Okay. So now in terms of what to expect in terms of special performances, dignitaries, highlights, like, can you share a little bit what we can expect this year?
So number one is there's going to be a lot of cultural display. So different ethnic groups in Nigeria are going to be showcasing their stuff, from the Edo to the Yoruba to the Igbo. We're going to have a lot of display. I'm not going to remove this. There's a cat that I don't want to bring out of the cat also. Okay. There is a popular musician that is also coming.
Yes.
And everybody's going to like it, but I don't want to expose it now.
No, that's
something
fine.
For everybody.
That's right.
That is going to come there. It's going to be, especially for oldies, like the old school people, we're going to enjoy this guy. Yeah.
Listen, we're African Nova Scotians and Nigerians, we're very similar in terms of how we celebrate, what we bring to the table, and thinking about who's all coming when we're planning. Because you want something for the old folks, you want something for the youth, you want something for the kids. It's a family fair, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the thing is, everybody's going to have fun.
Yes.
There's going to be a Nigerian DJ there. Okay. I know all the youths, the students are going to have fun. I'm very, very sure. The oldies that I'm talking about is just for the set of all those old people. It's going to wow them. Like, oh, this guy? Okay. But every other thing about the DJs, about the cultural thing, it's going to be for everybody, and all the young people are going to have fun on that.
Absolutely. So I think you answered my question in terms of how would the festival show Nigerian diversity. Yeah. And I think it's through the tribal
the tribal things is going to come up. Everybody's going to come up with so there's some special drums that are going to be displayed on that day.
In terms of color, because you guys have such rich, vibrant colors and fabrics, and so I want to come to that level of, so what would you suggest that I wear in terms of?
Well, to be sincere, Nigeria would tell you wear something flamboyant, elaborate, big.
Full of color?
Really, yes. The color of our flag is white and green. Okay. I know some people are going to come up with white and green there, but the funny thing is we're not limited to that. Okay. We want you to just come up with some beautiful colors. We want color display. We just want you to show the spirit of Nigeria. Show anything that you have on that day, and we're going to welcome it.
Okay, I have to find me a wardrobe stylist, so I might be coming to some of your local designers to be suited up, because I want to honor your culture. Okay. I also want to honor the elders and the people and show up like the rest of y'all.
Yeah. we appreciate that. We'll look forward to that. Okay. Just show up with anything, something big. Yes, we love it when it's big.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what is the future plans for the festival as we move forward? So I'm sure you guys are thinking about, after this event, you're planning for the next year and going bigger and going stronger. What are some of the future plans? So
part of what we want to do also is just to keep making sure that the community in Nova Scotia gets stronger.
Yes.
And we're already coming up with a directory. And the directory is just to put in perspective for every Nigerian that in Nova Scotia. We want to put to you, where do you stay, where do you work, what do you do? Okay. So that let's assume that I need a doctor now. I can have a directory for doctors, and I can okay, they're Nigerians, I can get this. Or how many Nigerians are in the aviation industry? How many Nigerians are in the whatever, like that. So if you need any question, you need any help, you need all those things, those are platform they're trying to build now. So whereby we can easily contact people and we can solve more problems. Nigerian Week this year, I don't want to talk about next year because this is going to be a very great one. And I just imagine what is going to happen next year. So this year is going to be a big one. We want everybody to come out and just come celebrate with us.
Okay, so let's say it for one more time before we kind of conclude our show. Let the folks know when and where, give all the details again. We will make sure that we display it so that nobody misses the information. Okay. If there's contacts or a website, if you would be so kind to tell that to our audience, I would love that.
So number one, for all those Nigerians in Nova Scotia on the platform, information is already going out about the registration. You can register today now and pick up your ticket. Also, you can also join all our social media activity on Instagram. You have ANNS on Instagram. You have our Facebook also, and all this information about what is going to happen at this event is being broadcast there also. Like lastly, I just want to tell you, we'd like to see you at the Western Nova Scotia Hotel come 6th of October. It's a Sunday, and it's going to start from 4 o'clock. Red carpet open at 3 o'clock, and there's going to be a great time for everyone.
I'd love to be at the great time. Right. So I think my last question is, leading up to the event, leading up to the royalty night, is what's happening before that? Is there anything leading up to that night?
Yeah, just like I said.
Okay.
We're going to have the flag raising.
Yes.
The mayor is going to be around. Mm-hmm. We're going to have some great people around also. Some cultural display is going to happen there also, whereby we just talk about Nigeria history and every other thing. And also, we're planning a football match with the African Nova Scotians that we're going to meet with them. And a lot of things which I cannot just remember, but I know the week is full and it's just jammed with different events and like that. And I just want to focus on the last night. That last night is going to be a night for everyone that's going to come, and we wish you come, because those other events falls within the week. Yes. Whereby we know that people will be busy at work. Right. So absolutely we're going to have just few people to come around and see. But the night we intentionally had to put on a Sunday evening, whereby everybody's going to have
everybody's going to have a good time. Well, thank you. And I want to thank you again for making the effort, your whole association, for reaching across the table, shaking hands, and getting to know the African Nova Scotians here and the Nova Scotian community abroad. Yeah. I think it also addresses the conversation around how we come together as a unified body. Yeah. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you. You appreciate that.
And that wraps up another insightful episode of Community Update. A big thank you to Oluwasegun Demiro, the Public Relations Officer of Association of Nigerians in Nova Scotia, for giving us such a sneak peek into the vibrant Nigerian Week Festival. And guess what? You'll have an opportunity to go there. So don't forget to go and check out their website, their social media handles, and purchase a ticket. So I hope that you are inspired to attend and experience the beauty and the richness of Nigerian culture right here in Nova Scotia. And always stay connected with us for more updates on events that's bringing our community together. Thank you for watching. I'm Nicole Johnson, and we'll see you next time.